The movie begins with Zoe and her father hunting in the woods, and we see that Zoe is a skilled marksman and a good hunter. After the hunt, Zoe's father teaches her how to field dress a deer, emphasizing the importance of respecting the animal's life. Zoe and her father came back from the wood. We see Zoe is now talking with her mother, but later we find out that Zoe is hallucinating about her mother. We see Zoe's friend come to take her to school. On the way to the school, they are being bullied by some rich kids in a big SUV. After this altercation, their car broke up. During this, they saw some dude doing weird stuff in the middle of the field. In the school, we see that the students are preparing for prom night. Although the students are in class, they are getting ready for their graduation party. We see Zoe is invited to come to prom with her friend. Meanwhile, the same dude in the field is blowing something up. We see a student carrying heavy bags and he lefts one of the bags near the reception counter. We see Zoe get upset when Lewis brings the topic of her mother into the discussion. Zoe has an encounter with a girl in the bathroom. Zoe gets suspicious about her and tries to find out if the girl is hiding something. We see Zoe still having hallucinations about her mother. Meanwhile, a fire started in a nearby house and firefighters are called to stop it from spreading. Suddenly in the cafeteria, somebody starts shooting at the students and a van breaks into the school building. We see the guy from the field is among the shooters and they start to shoot everyone in the school cafeteria. Zoe comes across a wounded girl in the bathroom and finds out about the school's shooting. She somehow hides in the ceiling of the bathroom. The leader of the shooters, Tristan, tells a girl to inform her parents that she's about to die. Every one of the students calls their parents and says goodbye. Zoe and one of her teachers are hiding from the shooter. The teacher confronts the shooter, and he kills her. Meanwhile, a roadblock is created due to the fire in the nearby road. Tristan calls to the school office and tells them about the shooting. Shooters cut all the phone lines in the building. Zoe manages to escape outside, and she informs other students. School security and one teacher come to confront Tristan, and we find out that the teacher and Tristan have a complicated history. After the confrontation, one of the shooters kills the teacher, but they let go of the school's security guard. Zoe breaks into a classroom and informs the student about the shootout. She activates the alarm, but one of the shooters smashes it to turn it off. The female shooter also turns the electricity down. The students' parents are calling the police, but the police are stuck at a roadblock. The school authority initiates a lockdown. While entering the school, one big explosion takes place at the entrance, and police officers got injured badly. Zoe is still seeing visions of her mother. The shooters are continuously streaming the whole thing to the school's website. Zoe is caught by Anna. The shooter chases her and they fight in a room full of balloons, and due to her skills, Zoe is able to neutralize the shooter. She picks up the phone and walkie-talkie from the shooter. Police came to Tristan Voy's parents' house and they find out that his mom is killed. Tristan is getting questions from the viewers and he starts to give answers. Zoe's father finds out about the shooting at school. We see one of the shooters has some mental problems. He randomly starts shooting toward the police officers, but luckily nobody got hurt. Tristan enters the Spanish class and tells the teacher that he will not hurt anyone if the teacher undresses herself. The teacher does that in order to protect the students. We see Zoe's father, who is a Marine, taking his rifle and going to school. Zoe encounters one of the shooters and she draws him towards a trap. The shooter falls on the trap and is neutralized by Zoe. Zoe's mother again comes into her vision. The shooter tells Zoe that, like her, he also hears voices and that's why he joined Tristan to come to shoot the school. He also told her that he is bullied by his classmates, and the teachers did nothing. Zoe tells him that students in school are innocent. Zoe calls the sheriff to stop the news broadcast so that some of the students can come out of the building. Zoe helps students to get to safety. Tristan finds out that Zoe helps students to get to safety. He calls Zoe and tells her that if she didn't come to him, he will kill the students every 5 minutes. He kills one student in the process. Zoe's dad takes matters into his hand and sets up his sniper rifle near the school. Zoe converts one of the shooters against Tristan, and he agrees to fight the other shooters with her. They confront Tristan but are quickly overpowered by other shooters. Zoe escapes and one shooter follows her. Zoe hides in the chemistry lab, an explosion takes place, and Zoe throws acid at the shooter. When the shooter tries to kill Zoe, her father takes him out with his sniper rifle. Tristan activates the bomb in the van and runs away, but Zoe is able to move the van away from the school building. Tristan also placed another bomb in the school and it explodes shortly after. Zoe again sees visions of her mom and is deeply affected by them. The police think that Tristan died in the explosion, but Zoe saw him running away from the school. She takes her father's rifle and pursues him. While attempting to run away, Zoe shoots Tristan in the shoulder. She confronts him and tells him about the pain caused by him to the other people. Then she walks away and leaves him there to die. In the final scene, we saw the school again and the chaos caused by the shooters.